When Joanna Geraghty took over as JetBlue CEO in February, she inherited an airline facing a myriad of massive challenges.
I look at them as opportunities.
JetBlue's planned merger with Spirit Airlines had been blocked by a federal judge. Activist investor Carl Icahn had bought up almost 10% of its shares, and the 25-year-old airline's profits and reliability were falling.
So we're now pivoting and really focusing on the things that make JetBlue unique and special. We're smaller, and when you're smaller, it means you can focus more on the customer. You can do things with your product that others might not be able to do. An example, our Mint class product, we have great wines, and that's something that's hard to do at scale because some of the vineyards, for example, can't deliver the level of product that you need.
I sat down with Geraghty at JetBlue's headquarters in Long Island City to discuss her plans for turning around what is known as New York's hometown airline.
JetBlue's been in New York City for over 25 years. We're the only passenger airline that's actually based in New York City, and we take a lot of pride in that.
But since the pandemic, New York City has presented significant headwinds.
We're 10,000 hotel rooms short from where we were before COVID. Obviously, the perception around safety and security in New York City is something that I know many of us want addressed and addressed quickly so that we can ensure that New York returns to that great tourist destination that it was before.
And there are other obstacles to running an airline in New York.
Weather and air traffic control are the two biggest variables, and they go hand in hand because when there is complex weather, it just means that what the air traffic controllers have to deal with on a day-to-day basis becomes more, the workload becomes much higher.
The nationwide air traffic controller shortage is more acute in New York City than anywhere else, and adequate staffing is crucial for dealing with bad weather, which is why JetBlue says it ranked 9th out of 10 airlines for on-time arrivals last year.
Talk a little bit about the specific challenges of doing business in New York.
50% of our departures are based in New York. Other carriers, about 20%. And so we're just over-indexed in the New York area. So it is a cause célèbre for JetBlue. We are very focused on trying to help the government fix it.
Geraghty is also realigning JetBlue's mission and turning its focus to the leisure travel market, launching direct flights to Dublin and soon to Edinburgh.
We have a real opportunity to tap into that group of leisure customers that feels left behind by some of the bigger airlines.
So are you saying that you don't see the need to scale to return to profitability?
At least in the medium term, we think that we have enough things that we can do to return to sustained profitability over the next few years by focusing on our core strengths. There are a lot of people this day that love flying JetBlue because we offer something different and they feel that they're part of our brand and they feel part of the JetBlue story and want to see us win, want to see us be that smaller airline that could fight against the big guys and win out in the end.
To win, JetBlue needs to start making money. It has lost more than $2 billion since it last turned a profit in 2019. Under Geraghty's leadership, JetBlue's turnaround plan includes strategic reductions like cutting less profitable routes. However, aircraft groundings for Pratt & Whitney engine inspections pose additional setbacks.
It's definitely challenging as a small airline trying to drive profitability and having these planes on the ground that we can't actually use, and they're brand new planes.
When you took over the role of CEO, there were a number of headlines pointing out that you are the first woman to be leading a major U.S. airline. Is that something that you think about, and do you think that that says anything about the future of leadership in aviation?
I think my perspective is really it's about results, and I am laser focused every day when I get up in the morning making sure that we're doing the best for our customers and the best for our crew members. We have 25,000 amazing JetBlue crew members, and I feel a tremendous sense of responsibility to them every day to ensure that they have careers here, that we're driving profitability, and that they feel a sense of winning across the company.
If you think about it, what is the best advice that somebody has ever given you in terms of professional guidance?
I think the best piece of advice is it's not about you, it's about the team and building a great team, and it's about remembering that to get an airline to fly a plane, 30, 40,000 feet in the air from point A to point B, it takes a lot of different people to make that happen, and never lose sight of that.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your communities, click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV for the latest news and weather updates every 10 minutes and more. We'll see you then.